Hi guys, it's me, Terry of the Yarnjoy podcast. Welcome to Vlogtober day 20. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I've gotten this far and I'm still going. So, let's get into it then. Okay, so for the tutorial that I followed of Laura's at Happy Berry Crochet here on YouTube, for today, the mini project that I did was the little pig. I think he turned out so cute, and I love the way, see how it looks like nostrils for the pig? I think that is just so super cute. You do have to make all four of the little feet separate and sew them on, but it wasn't that big of a deal. I really like is that the ears were not separate. They were crocheted into the piece, and so I thought that was awesome. Anyway, here he is. I think he turned out really cute. Okay, so that is my mini project for today. On to the trivia questions from yesterday. We'll find the answers for those. Okay, so for number 1, which actress plays fiery feminist Julia Sugarbaker in Designing Women? Was it A. Lily Tomlin, B. Delta Burke, C. Annie Potts, or D. Dixie Carter? And the answer was D. Dixie Carter. Carter got her start in theater in New York City and then branched out to television after moving to California. Some of her credits include Different Strokes, Family Law, and Desperate Housewives. Okay, number 2 from yesterday was On the Facts of Life. What is the name of Blair's cousin who makes several appearances on the show? And as a bonus, what was the character's landmark achievement? Okay, so that one was either A. Jenny, B. Jerry, C. Georgia, or D. Jessica. And the answer to that one was B. Jerry, played by actress Jerry Jewell. She was the first featured television character to have a physical disability. Jewell, who was born with cerebral palsy, is now an author, radio personality, and motivational speaker. Okay, and number 3 from yesterday, what is the title of the famous theme song from the show Golden Girls? Was it A. You've Got a Friend, B. We'll Always Be Friends, C. Thank You for Being a Friend, or D. Friendship Never Ends? Okay, so of course that one was C. Thank You for Being a Friend. That almost wants me to start singing it, but I'm not going to. The song was written and originally recorded by singer Andrew Gold in 1978. It was re-recorded by Cynthia Fee for the show. Okay, so now today's questions. Number 1. Hill Street Blues won a record-breaking 8 Emmy Awards in its first season, a feat later matched by NYPD Blue and ER. Which show finally broke the record? Was it A. Law and Order, B. Ally McBeal, C. The West Wing, or D. 24? Okay. Number 2. What is Mr. Belvedere's full name? Was it A. Leon Atticus, B. Leroy Achilles, C. Lynn Allister, Allister, or D. Lynn Aloysius? Okay, and number 3 for today. The creator of Knight Rider, Glenn A. Larson, was also the creator of which sci-fi show? Was it A. Star Trek, B. Stargate, C. Battlestar Galactica, or D. Farscape? Okay, so on to the Q&A section. Okay, Lee Reedman asked me, what era of history do you wish you could visit? Well, that one's pretty easy because I always used to tell my mom that I was born in the wrong decade, that I should have born to grow up in the 50s because I love the 50s music. I love the way they dressed. I love the cars. just, yeah, I think the 50s were cool. Anyway, she grew up in the 50s. Allison asked me, living in Texas, have you ever gone to the beach? And if so, do you love it? I've lived on the East Coast all my life, within 15 to 45 minutes of the beach, and I couldn't imagine living away from the beach. So yes, I have gone to the beach. We usually go once a year in the summer. This past summer, though, we did go twice, which was a bonus. We are about 2.5 hours drive, something like that, to the beach, and so we do love to go. That's one of our favorite vacation spots, I guess you'd say, or getaways. Okay, so Mary asked me, do I regularly drink coffee or tea, and which one do I prefer? So yeah, I drink about 2 cups of coffee a day, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, like after lunch. I do like tea. In the winter, I like hot tea. Yeah, I like hot tea. Of course, being from the South, I'm a big iced tea drinker also, but I do sweeten it with stevia instead of sugar. But yeah, which one do I prefer? Well, I like both, so. But I couldn't get, I could give up the tea probably. I wouldn't want to give up my coffee, even though I just drink 2 cups per day. So, I guess it'd be coffee then, I don't know. Okay, Debbie asked me, it says, in one of your videos you mentioned that you were crocheting at the doctor's office. Do you take your crochet elsewhere outside of the home? Oh yes, I do. Everywhere I go, if I'm going to be there any length of time, I always make sure I have something to work on. Like last year when I was taking my son to music lessons, I was always crocheting while he was practicing. When I go and visit my mom for the day, I take crocheting with me. That's like one of the first things that I pack or decide upon what I'm going to take when I go somewhere like that. If it's going to be somewhere short, no, I don't. But if I know it's going to be somewhere where I'm going to be waiting, if I have to wait on the car to be serviced or washed or whatever, I'll take some crocheting with me. If I don't, then I'll be looking on my phone and looking at crochet patterns and things. So yes, I take it with me. Yep. I don't mind at all. I know last year my son helped at Vacation Bible School, and so I took him over to church so then he could volunteer and help work with the kids, and so I sat in the back and crocheted. So for the hour, 2 hours that he was there, I sit in the back and crocheted. So yeah, I take it with me. And then Kim of the Crafty Nomad asked me if I've ever been to a fiber festival, and if so, did I enjoy it? And if not, do I want to? I would love to go. I have never been to a fiber festival. There is one actually that's 2 different times they've been one. Not in my city, but kind of close to me. I just haven't gone. It seemed like I didn't find out about it until it was almost over, or the weekend that they were going to have it, I couldn't go. I think it's a very small one though. But I like a big one, that would be fun. I think there's one in the Dallas area, which is pretty far from me, but that would be really fun to go to. It's just that it's a pretty good distance from me. So, but yes, I think it would be fun. And just to be around a huge amount of people that are like-minded, that like yarn and like knitting and crocheting, I think would be awesome. So, I don't buy that much fancy yarns because what I make is either stuff I donate for charity, so it needs to be acrylic or cotton, or for gifts. And I always like to give gifts to people it's going to be an easy care item and they don't have to worry about hand washing it and all that. And so I really don't buy the fancier yarns that much, but it would be fun to go and look and explore and see what goes on at a fiber festival. Okay, So that is the questions for today. Thanks so much for coming by for a visit on this Vlogtober Day 20. And come back tomorrow and we'll do Vlogtober Day 21. See you later, guys. Bye.